Hello everyone. In this tutorial we are going to learn how to run our Selenium script in Brave browser. So you will be thinking what the hell this Brave browser is. So let's do one Google search and then we will come to know that what is this Brave browser. So here I have already opened my Brave browser. So here I am typing Brave browser and we will be getting this result like Brave browser is a fast, private and secure web browser for PC and mobile. So if you want to download it, then you can directly go to this official website and can download this. But you will be thinking, why do we need this browser? So here into the wiki, the snapshot that is coming on this page, it is saying it blocks ads and website trackers and provide a way for the users to send cryptocurrency contribution in the form of basic attention token to website. So let me tell you that this Brave browser is built up upon the Chromium web browser. This is the same web browser engine we can say, or the code base we can say, over which Chrome has been designed. So why do we need this Brave if it is made on Chromium project? And this is due to the benefit, like it is going to block the ads. It means if you are just using any kind of bandwidth of the network or the internet, then you are able to browse things quite easily, because it is again going to block all the ads. It means none of your extra data is going to be consumed. And now these days people are more concerned about the privacy. Like recently we have seen like how people have just reacted in India on the WhatsApp, and they have started uninstalling the WhatsApp due to its change into the privacy policy. And due to these privacy policies, Brave browser is now becoming the alternative of Chrome browser, because if we are using Chrome browser, then you are just going to see whole lot of ads on any of the web page. But if you are using this Brave browser, you are not going to see a single ad on any of the web page. So if you want to download, directly go to the official site, download it and install it like any other browser. Now let's talk about the Selenium relation with the Brave browser. So here I am noting like Brave is coming from Chromium project. It means to communicate with this browser we need Chrome driver, because the same executable we use for the Chrome browser. So the first thing is we need to download the same Chrome driver that we have used for the Chrome. Now you will be thinking, what if Chrome is already installed along with Brave browser? In that case, we need to supply the path of brave.exe. So like if you are just going to use this Chrome driver and you are going to launch the script, in that case it is going to hit the default path of the Chrome browser. But here we need to let Chrome driver know that we have to pick this brave.exe. So how it is possible? So in Selenium we have heard about the Chrome options. So this is made to change the properties we can say, or the capabilities of Chrome driver session. So this is used to make any of the capabilities of the Chrome driver that has been launched in a single session. So let's see how we are going to perform all these actions. So first thing, we need to download Chrome driver, then set the path of this brave.exe and then call the Chrome driver. So let's see. So let's begin. So here into the Eclipse, let me add one Java class, and here I am giving the name Brave browser in Selenium example. And here I'm going to add one main method, and here what we are going to do. So first thing we are going to do is setting the path for Chrome driver. So let's download the Chrome driver first. So here I'm going to type selenium.dev, and under this downloads menu we are navigating to this browser section, and here under this Chrome we need to click on this documentation, and further we need to click this link. Here you can see all version available in downloads, so just click on this and download this. So here as soon as we have just clicked on that, we are getting these files. So here, since I am working on Windows machine, so I am going to download this. This is a zip file, so let's download it, and here let me extract it. Since I have already downloaded this package few days back, so this is the Chrome driver.exe. So how we are going to set the path? So there are two main ways, and some of the people say like 3 ways are available. Okay, one thing is like you can directly copy this and just paste it into this project. So just copy it at the project level, and now if you are just going to call Chrome options, here I am just calling the Chrome options so that we can just provide the path of Brave binary. Options equal to new Chrome options. So this is one class that has been defined to change the Chrome behavior or Chrome capability in a specific Chrome driver session, and here we need to call options.set binary, and this is going to ask for the path. So here I am just going to find out the path. So Brave is available within this program file, I think. Yes, within this program file, Brave software, then Brave-browser, then application, and here we can see brave.exe is available. So here we are going to type Brave, and let's copy this and get back to Eclipse and paste it here. So now we have set the binary path, because as soon as Chrome driver is going to call it instant, it is going to search for the default path of the Chrome, but here we are telling the Chrome driver instance that we have one custom path, and from there you need to pick the brave.exe, and here now we are going to call web driver equal to new Chrome driver. Let me resolve this, and within this we need to pass the options. So now we are done with the launching of Brave browser. Now let me maximize this browser. So here I have just written the one line of code to maximize this browser, and now we are going to call driver.get, and here I am just going to pass the https://aboardqa.com, and now at the end I'm just going to call the quit, because if it is going to launch this browser and going to open this URI within this, then we are good with this launching of the browser. So save it, and here I am just using one way of launching the Brave browser. The same thing is implemented for the Chrome as well. You can directly paste the Chrome driver.exe here into the project, but there is another way here to add this Chrome driver.exe. So once we are done with this example, we will see that as well. So let's run this, and this time it is going to launch the Brave browser and will open the, and here you can see it is a Brave browser, and it has just opened the aboutqa.com. Now you will be thinking like, what if I don't want to place this chrome driver.exe at the project level? So let me comment this out, and here at the line number 14, before declaring this chrome option, we need to set the system properties. So here I'm calling system.setProperties, and we need to pass webdriver.chrome.driver. This is the property name, the default property name that is declared somewhere into the Selenium Java API. So here we need to provide the path of Chrome driver exe. So let's get back to the download section, and here let's copy the path. So here I've just added the path of my chrome.exe, and now again if we are going to save it, and rest of the code will be same. So if we are going to save it, then we can just see that Brave browser is being launched successfully. So this is two ways of adding Chrome driver. And the third way, some of the people normally say like directly set the path of this Chrome driver into the environment variable, but usually I'll suggest not to do that, because sometime what we see, like whenever you are just calling any of the script and any of the Chrome instance is open and your machine has just got into the sleep mode, or you have just hibernated your machine, and when you are getting back to your Eclipse and you are just going to launch your script, in that case that specific way of initializing Chrome driver or Brave browser is going to fail. So I usually suggest not to use the environment variable, just use everything from the code or from your Selenium project. So this is all about the Brave browser, and by using all this stuff we can directly launch the Brave browser. So hope you have just enjoyed it, and if you have just liked this video, then please like, subscribe and share this video with your friends and family. Thanks for watching.